Hello guys and welcome to this week's WWE preview and predictions. I've got my co-host here, always.
As always, we'll be doing the predictions, a match card analysis for the Elimination Chamber, which will be taking place tomorrow night.
This is the first time we're back in 2 weeks because of vast problems.
Many problems.
Some of which are with someone who will not be named.
Yeah, obviously.
You know who I'm on about.
Yeah, let's just cut to the chase here.
Yeah, let's cut to the chase. I'm probably going to cut that out. Right, we've got the Chamber coming up. We've been waiting 4 weeks for this, since the Royal Rumble. It's the road to WrestleMania.
Final stop on the road to WrestleMania. I kind of like you see because you have the Royal Rumble, which is one of my favourite pay-per-views, and then you have that gap in between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, which is the Elimination Chamber. Because you've had the number one contender for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. He's just lasted 29 other guys, in the Royal Rumble. So now it's time for the champion to work, to get his spot in the WrestleMania main event, So now obviously the champion being Randy Orton, he's going to have to kind of earn his spot in the WrestleMania main event if he beats those 5 other men tomorrow night. Obviously Batista won the Royal Rumble. Obviously he didn't deserve that, but storyline purposes I guess he did. But, it is what it is. So, the predictions, the match card. I believe we should talk about the main event first.
The main event, do you think?
Considering we have a lot to talk about with the main event.
Right, okay, that's fine.
So, I guess I'll keep the track going, so to speak. So,
right, who's in
with
it?
this chamber, you got Randy Orton, who is the champion, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. You got
defending.
The reigning and defending WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Cesaro, Sheamus, Christian, John Cena, and Daniel Bryan.
All good people.
Very good wrestlers. Well, John Cena I'm not too keen on, but the guy never has a bad match, I guess. So, who do I think is going to win? Oh, I'm going to get to that in a minute, but for starters, I'm going to tell you who isn't going to win this, definitely. Sheamus and Christian, without a doubt, are not going to win this match.
Honestly, I agree with you there, but I don't think Daniel Bryan or Cesaro is going to win this. Cesaro has more of a chance than the other competitors besides Randy Orton and John Cena.
I'm not going to go on about Sheamus and Christian too much. I mean, I don't even know if Christian's like a heel or not. I don't know if he's supposed to be like a bad guy or if he's just like doing it because he's desperate and hungry for the win, at the Chamber. I'm not too sure, but I do believe that Sheamus or Christian will be probably one of the first 2 to be eliminated. Sheamus has had a pretty piss poor return, to be honest with you. I mean, they've done his return pretty lackluster, I guess. He hasn't really been doing a lot. I don't know what the hell he's doing at WrestleMania, so, Sheamus I'm not really caring about too much. John Cena, I can't see him winning either, considering that...
he might.
No, I don't see him winning, because at WrestleMania he's facing Bray Wyatt, and that match is pretty much like the only match so far that is booked, signed, sealed and delivered for WrestleMania, and that's Bray Wyatt and John Cena. So I can kind of see the Wyatts kind of interfering this and kind of costing John Cena the match, I guess. Yeah, I guess John Cena will be eliminated. I read an article actually the other day saying that John Cena might be the first to be eliminated. That'll be a shocker, but apparently he might take everyone's finishes and be eliminated. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, if John Cena's not winning, why not? Daniel Bryan, they've been setting him up, been saying he's had a shoulder injury.
That's the story.
Yeah, that's obviously, not real. Daniel Bryan's fine. Daniel Bryan's 100%, it's just storyline purposes. They've got his shoulder injured at a storyline, because Kane was working on the shoulder Monday on Raw, Cesaro was working on the shoulder, and then you've had, Swagger and Christian, and, working on the shoulder. So, Bryan obviously, storyline-wise doesn't really have a chance winning this. To be honest, I really don't want Daniel Bryan to win this, considering that it'll be forced. And, I don't know, I'd rather Daniel Bryan win at, Extreme Rules or something. Because I'm hearing if he does versus Triple H at WrestleMania, the stipulation will be, if Daniel Bryan wins, he gets a championship match. So, I wouldn't mind that. If Daniel Bryan beats Triple H and then wins the title at Extreme Rules, I'm all for it, So, who does that leave to win? Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
Why do I think Randy Orton's going to win this match? Well, he has faced every single one of his opponents that he will be facing tomorrow night in that chamber. He faced them all in the last 3 weeks. he lost to Bryan, he lost to Cena, lost to Cesaro, and he lost to Sheamus by I think it was like a disqualification on Raw because the Wyatts came out or something. Well, he only beat Christian, and I don't know what that says for Christian, but Randy Orton's winning. I mean, it's wrestling logic 101. If he is lost every single one of those matches, besides the one, obviously, you know, Randy Orton's looking weak heading into this pay-per-view, right?
Oh, he'll come out strong. I think he'll be in the last two.
Well, Randy Orton's definitely, even if he isn't winning this, which I can't see happening, Randy Orton probably is winning this. But even if he isn't winning, he'll probably be in the last 2 or 3. But, like, I honestly can't see Orton losing this match. I honestly can see Orton defending that championship against Batista at WrestleMania. That's going to be garbage.
And then losing it?
I don't know. He probably will lose it to Batista. I mean, I can't see Orton beating Batista. No, in WWE, they'd be like, yeah, Batista's the reigning conquering hero. He's the new face of the WWE and all that garbage. But, you know, I can't see Orton losing the Chamber for multiple reasons. Because if I was a casual fan, you know, if I wasn't a hardcore wrestling fan, you know, I would think, you know, look at this. You know, Randy Orton's losing these matches. You know, Randy Orton is very weak heading into the Chamber. You know, Randy Orton's having to, you know, struggle head into the Chamber, you know, which I think is brilliant, by the way. Randy Orton should be struggling. But, you know, if I was a casual fan, I'd be thinking Orton's lost. But then again, if you're looking at it from a hardcore wrestling fan's view, you know, Orton's lost all these matches. He can't lose the Chamber as well. He can't. I mean, it wouldn't make any sense. I don't know what he would do for him. I mean, him losing the Chamber then, I mean, who would he face at WrestleMania if he did lose the Chamber? He wouldn't have a match at WrestleMania, would he? And I can't see WWE not putting him in a match at WrestleMania. So I really do see Orton winning this match, because then you have John Cena facing Bray Wyatt. Probably he's going to bury the hell out of Bray Wyatt, so, you know, we may as well hand-deliver John Cena's golden shovel to him. Then you have Daniel Bryan possibly facing Triple H. I can definitely see that happening. Christian and Sheamus, I don't know what the hell they're going to be doing at WrestleMania. I can't see Christian even fighting at WrestleMania, to be honest. But yeah, I can really see Orton winning. I do think the Chamber's going to be a good match. It's just like usually the Chamber's a little bit more exciting, a little bit more unpredictable. And like I find this one to be more predictable, because if Orton wins, I'm seriously not going to be surprised. But then if WWE do make Bryan win, I'm not going to be surprised at that. I'm just going to be disappointed because it'll be forced. I mean, I don't know what your view is on it.
Well, I agree with it that it'll be forced.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because, well, from what you just said...
Well, because the fans have basically, you know, rebelled against WWE's decision. You know, if Daniel Bryan won the Royal Rumble, you know, they wouldn't have to go through all these problems, you know?
No,
but instead
they didn't put him in, did he?
Well, no, they didn't even put him in the Royal Rumble, you know?
He had his match with Bray Wyatt and, well, fucked off the face of the earth.
Exactly.
But, yeah.
I do predict the Chamber will be a good match, or half an hour to 40-minute match, you know? I think it'll be good. Match. I can almost guarantee that Bryan and Christian are starting the match off. I can almost guarantee you. Right. Bryan and Christian are probably starting
I think Sheamus is going to be eliminated first.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because I read an article that Cena might be eliminated first, but I don't think Cena will be happening first. I don't think Cena will be happening first. It'll either be Christian or Sheamus eliminated first. I think
he should win because of all the matches got interrupted. Because at TLC, Randy Orton practically cheated by tying him to the thing. Mm-hmm. Although Cena did try to make the best recovery he could by taking the corner bit off. What's that called? Turnbuckle?
The turnbuckle.
Yeah, the turnbuckle off. And stopping Randy Orton from getting that title, but unfortunately it wasn't enough because Randy threw him off and headfirst into a table just on the side, just caught him on the kipper. And then Royal Rumble, something happened again, didn't it? What happened?
The Wyatts came out.
Yeah, the Wyatts came out, that's one. Yeah, so I honestly think he's going to win this match.
If Cena does win the match, I mean,
I'll be happy.
What would the purpose of Bray Wyatt coming out of the Royal Rumble be, you know? So I'm just thinking that Bray Wyatt is definitely facing John Cena at WrestleMania, you know? Bray Wyatt's going to have his theme song sung live at WrestleMania, you know? That's going to be huge. So, you know, Bray Wyatt, I think, is going to have a good match with John Cena at WrestleMania. I really don't think John Cena's winning this match.
But think of this.
My prediction still stands still with Randy Orton. I don't want Orton to win, but...
You think that, yeah? But remember how you said you'd love to see in the future Bray Wyatt going on for WWE champion.
But then again, so if Batista's won the Royal Rumble, though, okay, then it wouldn't make any sense if he would just verse Randy Orton in a normal match without the title on the line. I won the Royal Rumble. I know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to challenge the champion. I'm going to face Randy Orton. That wouldn't... I don't know. But anyway, off the Chamber now, because we've talked about the Chamber long enough, I guess. I mean, my prediction just stands still with Randy Orton winning the match. I mean, you think John Cena. That's fair enough. I'm not going to argue against you.
I think John Cena, and then the week before WrestleMania, so the Raw before WrestleMania, I think he's going to lose it to Randy Orton again, and Randy Orton's going to go into WrestleMania, the WWE Heavyweight champion, and then lose it to Batista. And then following on, whatever's next.
Because I did read an article saying that Bryan was going to win the Chamber, and then, like, literally the next night, Triple H was going to give Randy Orton a championship shot, and Randy Orton would have just beat Bryan. That would have been so pointless. That would have annoyed the hell out of me. So, like, you'd have to bury Bryan. I mean, what has Bryan done to deserve any of that, Just, let Bryan get eliminated in the Chamber, let his injured shoulder, and I say that with the finger thing, the shoulder, let that factor into his elimination. Probably Kane or Triple H will come out. So, I can definitely see that happening. I don't see Bryan winning. I don't really want Daniel Bryan to win. So, yeah. I mean, my prediction definitely stands still with Randy Orton. I don't want it to happen, but at the end of the day, that's what you get. Because, that's the best you can get out of WWE nowadays. Is Batista versus Randy Orton headlining the biggest show of the year, which is garbage.
Okay, so we've covered that. Right, moving on.
Right, so the rest of the card, Batista versus Alberto Del Rio. Now, I haven't really got a lot to say about this. I mean, I think this match will be about 10 minutes or so. Batista's going to beat Del Rio, obviously. I mean, Batista he's had a really piss-poor return. I mean, like, they have such a big star return to the WWE. He's been in films, not very good films, but, he's been in movies and stuff. He's been to MMA and all that. They bring him back, and all they did with him on Raw, they have a 3-hour show on Raw, all they did with him was, like, a 2-minute backstage segment where he pushed Del Rio into the cupboard like a bully. I mean, and Del Rio had a neck brace on. Really? Is Del Rio really going to beat Batista? Really?
No.
I mean, come on. Batista's going to main event WrestleMania. What the hell's Del Rio doing at WrestleMania? Nothing. He's going to get fed to Batista. It'll be like a 10-minute match. Batista might, Del Rio might have the odd sprinkle of offense every now and again, but I do believe I don't believe. I just know that Batista's going to win this match. I can't make it more predictable. This is a pointless match. It's a waste of a match, and, that match is the bathroom break. Usually the Divas matches are the bathroom break, but this match is the bathroom break for me, definitely. I'll get a snack or two while I'm at it, I'm not going to watch this match. It's garbage. Anyway, your thoughts on the match?
Well, I don't really see the point in this match.
No, exactly.
So I'm just going to say Batista's going to win and move on.
Exactly. Batista's had the best of Del Rio. He slammed him through an announce table, yet he goes backstage angry and says, I want more of him. I'm like, you just killed the man. I'm like, really? You want more? Like, what else do you want to do to him? Jesus Christ. But anyway.
No, I'm joking. But, no, I just think flatline, Batista's going to win, move on.
Exactly. Bottom line, Batista's winning. He's going to bury Del Rio. But I can't see Del Rio being with the company much longer. He's going to quit. He's going to leave, probably. I don't really care. I don't like Del Rio.
Right, moving
next
on.
match.
Big E.
Yes. The Intercontinental title match, Big E will be defending against Jack Swagger. Now, your thoughts on the match?
Oh, who's the Intercontinental Champion?
Big E.
Big E, right. I have to think then. So, Big Erection. I don't know. This is a tough one to call.
I think Big E's winning because, for starters, he hasn't exactly had that big title defense yet. Not calling this a big title defense, It's just I don't know. I can't really see them putting the belt on Swagger for multiple reasons. Because I can definitely see that they're teasing a real American breakup. Like Cesaro will be like a breakout star. He's going to be like a world champion. And then Seb Coulter's going to be like telling Jack Swagger, look, I don't want to be with you anymore. You're losing match after match after match. So I'm going with Cesaro because he's winning matches, He's beating Randy Orton. He's having 5-star matches with John Cena, He's qualifying for the Chamber, So I can't see Swagger winning the Intercontinental title this Sunday. My prediction stands tall with Big E retaining the Intercontinental title. I think this will be an okay match, though. I mean, I think it'll be a decent big man match, but, I can't see it being something awesome.
Should be good.
It should be okay. It should be enjoyable. I'll watch that match. Next match, Titus O'Neil versus Darren Young.
Oh, I don't really care for that match, to be honest.
I don't really care for it either, but I mean, because they were a good tag team. I mean, I've always seen Darren Young as like a tag team guy. I never really saw the point in them breaking up the primetime players, but then I guess they see so much potential in Titus O'Neil. They just like wanted to break them up because I guess they want him to become like a champion or something in the future. But yeah, my prediction is probably going to be with Titus O'Neil winning this match. I mean, they might make Darren Young win, who knows? But I can't see that happening because this reminds me a lot of when Crime Time broke up when Shad Gaspard and JTG fought. Mm-hmm. But then JTG won that match. I can see Titus O'Neil winning this match because Darren Young lacks charisma. I mean, Titus O'Neil, he has a lot of potential. I mean, sure, he doesn't have the best matches or whatnot, but sure, he can put up a decent match, and he could be the Intercontinental title or the United States champion or something like that soon. So, your thoughts on the match? Do you really have a prediction for the match, or?
Well, as I said, I don't really care for it. I don't really like them, to be honest. But if I had to say anything, Titus O'Neil or whatever his Darren Young name, that's the one, Darren Young. I'd have to say Darren Young to
really?
win, yeah.
No, I ain't gonna pick Titus O'Neil because I think
he's like full of fury, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he might unleash some like immense. Okay, I say immense, but they're crap. Like immense sort of outburst with something, Yeah. So, or it might just be dramatically ended by Dinosaur and like just flop. It'll just flop.
Titus O'Neil will probably just destroy him. I can see this being like a 5, maybe 10-minute match. I'm not sure. Maybe about 5 to 7-minute match, something like that. Titus O'Neil. I would book it. I'd just make like Titus O'Neil destroy Darren Young. At the end, Darren Young could get the odd sprinkle of offense, but at the end of the day, I would probably put down Titus O'Neil to just destroy Darren Young. Yeah. So the next match, the New Age Outlaws versus the Usos for the tag team titles.
I think the New Age Outlaws are going to go win in that and go to WrestleMania with them.
Yeah, they're going to go to WrestleMania with the tag titles, and I think the Usos.
Sorry,
God.
I think saw Hulk Hogan.
I think the Usos are going to win this match. No, the Usos. No, I don't think the Usos are going to win this match. I'm sorry. I think the Usos are going to win the tag team titles off the Outlaws. Yeah. It's just I don't think they're going to do it at the Chamber.
Right. Okay.
I said this about the Outlaws with Cody Rhodes and Goldust, and they ended up beating them, but I really don't think it'll end up happening. I don't think history will repeat itself. I don't think lightning will strike twice.
You don't think that, do you?
No, I do think that the New Age Outlaws are going to win this match. Probably by a count. Well, they might just like count themselves out or like disqualify themselves, or maybe they'll, some trickery will happen in the ring. I don't know, but I can't see the Usos winning this match. If they do, I won't be surprised. But I think the big payoff for the Usos is them winning the titles at WrestleMania, in my opinion. Maybe, at the beginning of the WrestleMania show. So, we've covered almost all of the matches except for the kickoff match, which is the Rhodes brothers, Cody Rhodes and Goldust, versus Ryback and Curtis Axel, or what are they called? Like,
I don't know.
Back Axel or something? No,
I don't know.
Whatever you call them.
Something
these days.
gay, probably.
I don't know. Whatever you call them these days. I do think the Rhodes brothers are going to win this match, or I think it should be a decent match, I guess. But the Rhodes brothers should win this match, unless you want to bury them completely. I don't know what the hell they're doing with the Rhodes brothers now. They've gone from like tag team champions, beating the Shield in the main event of Raw, to being in the pre-show with Ryback and Curtis Axel. There's one more match we haven't talked about though.
Is it really?
And that's the match I'm most excited for. The Shield versus the Wyatts.
The Wyatts.
The Shield versus the Wyatts. We didn't cover that yet. No.
Let me just find it. Let me just find it.
This is the one that I can't really predict that easy. But who do you think's gonna win?
I think these here. Ooh, the Wyatts. They'll have a massive boost then.
Oh,
think of it.
Exactly.
Because something's gonna happen between them. It's a build up about to explode. It's like Chernobyl. What happened to that reactor? It's just gonna blow up. If you want to look at that, look up on Wikipedia. I don't know how to spell Chernobyl, but reactor number 4 blew up. Off topic, right? But I think it's gonna be something like that.
Oh, this match is going to be awesome. I mean, this feud reeks of old school booking. Yeah. I mean, like, they're not even touching each other before the pay-per-view. They're just facing each other off. Like, the groups are facing each other off like a Wild West shooter sort of thing, and then like they're just looking each other down. Like Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt are staring each other down. Like Roman Reigns is kind of stepping up as like the main guy in the Shield, and Bray Wyatt obviously, you know, the leader of the Wyatts. You know, I can't wait for Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt to collide in the chamber.
Oh,
You
my
doing
neck
a
actually
Cesaro,
clicked
doing a Cesaro there. But yeah, I think Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns are going to collide definitely in this match, and that should be awesome. Bray
Oh,
Wyatt,
yeah.
when Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns like actually collide in this match, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah. Right. Oh, I just had a thought. See this picture here?
Yeah.
It says like the Elimination Chamber rules, but this shows a picture of the elimination of purple in there. Well, I just had a thought. It's probably it's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. But imagine the Undertaker interfered with the chamber match.
That would be pretty cool. Well, I can't see it happening because
I can't see that happening.
I'm going to talk
but that
about the
would be
Undertaker.
really, really
I'm going to
cool.
talk about the Undertaker in a little bit after this match. But I do think the Wyatts are going to win, considering the Shield are going to break up probably at the Chamber, maybe the night after the Chamber.
I didn't say
but,
the Wyatts.
No, the Shield are going to break up. The Shield are going to break up. Probably.
Right, that was completely irrelevant.
No.
I mentioned like the chamber.
No, I'm just talking about the match because you were going off topic just a little bit.
I know,
but,
we basically covered everything. Anyway, so.
No, I'm just going to say, you know, the Shield are breaking up either, you know, at the Chamber or sometime before WrestleMania, because I can't see the Shield having a triple threat match for Ambrose's US title at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns probably winning, but I'm not going to talk about that just yet. Maybe in a few weeks, but I can see the Wyatts winning definitely, just because, you know, Roman Reigns will probably spear Dean Ambrose or something.
Ooh.
And then, like, you know, Wyatt will go in for the cover. I don't know what's going to happen, but I do believe that the Wyatts are going to win this match, because considering that they will actually stay with each other for a bit longer. I don't know how much longer, but, you know, the Wyatts, I can't really see those guys breaking up at all. And the Shield are definitely breaking up. So, yeah, the Wyatts are going to beat the Shield. I think it's going to be an amazing match, because this is the match I'm most excited for. But, yeah, now, well, we're going to be with you Monday for the Elimination Chamber review, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going to come at you Monday for the Elimination Chamber review, our full thoughts on the pay-per-view and the matches, and, you know, I think this is going to be a decent show. I mean, on paper, this looks good. I can't see this being a bad show, I guess, at the end of the day. But, yeah, we'll come at you Monday for the review, and as well, Monday on Raw. Probably the biggest Raw of the year, well, apart from the Raw after WrestleMania. This is going to be a really big Raw. Hulk Hogan is confirmed. The Undertaker is setting the storyline up of Brock Lesnar for WrestleMania. That's going to be big. You've got the WWE Network launching. I mean, that's going to be a huge night, man. So, yeah, we will actually come at you Tuesday as well for a Raw review. We never do Tuesday Raw reviews, but I think we should do that because it's such a big Raw. We should actually review that Raw.
Yeah, that seems legit.
So that's me done. I mean, I think the Elimination Chamber is going to be a good show at the end of the day. Should be interesting. And then you got the Raw right after the Elimination Chamber, even more exciting.
Oh, here's the thing actually, just before we sign off. Brock Lesnar appearing at the Elimination Chamber.
Could happen.
That could well happen.
He could play a factor in the Chamber match. I mean, we don't know that yet.
Yeah, maybe.
Because Kane confirmed that he'd be there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He said on P-Mania.
On PW Mania he said that. Well, that's me done. I'm.
So yeah, that's a bit of a sort of a cliffhanger there. We'll
Well,
have to find out Sunday.
We'll have to find out. Maybe Brock Lesnar will play a factor into the Chamber match. I can't see it happening though, considering that he is confirmed to be facing the Undertaker at WrestleMania. But who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Well, that's me done.
Yeah, that's me done. So, as usual, stay in tune with us if you want to know any WWE news. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook. They're all on the link. They're on the timeline of.
Actually,
my
we're going to
channel,
be
of our
posting
channel.
live throughout the Elimination Chamber show.
Probably.
On Twitter, we'll be posting live throughout the Elimination Chamber show. Just our thoughts on the. You know, we're not going to say too much because, you know, obviously it'll just be no point in doing the review. But, you know, we're going to talk about the show and what we think about the matches throughout the show on Twitter. So catch us on Twitter live throughout the show if you want to hear our thoughts on it.
Yeah. Right, this has been WWE preview and predictions. Goodbye, guys.